What is going on, everybody, and welcome back into Barley Studios. Now, today in the studio, we're going to be working on a fun project. Now, a customer in Germany had reached out to me and wanted a custom tumbler, not just a tumbler, a glow-in-the-dark tumbler. Now, I have actually made this design before with my daughter, and it turned out absolutely spectacular, and I do sell it on Etsy. It has a great glow effect, and if you're working with black lights in your room or at a rave or a party, it works even better. Now, we're going to make two videos in this little series here. One is going to be the same overall glow design. That's going to be folk art glow paints, and that's going to be like a swirl that me and my daughter are going to put together. As you can see, we're working with it in mid-project. And of course, we're going to give it a Flynn sister epoxy layer, crystal clear layer. We are also going to make in another video, you may be watching it in this video, I don't know. We're also going to be using some neon paints to give a really cool splatter effect. It actually turns out a little bit darker than I had really anticipated, but the overall design is absolutely spectacular, and we're going to apply a clear coat to this as well. So whichever video you are watching, I hope you guys want to sit back, enjoy some nice painting of some tumblers, and of course we're going to get some glow shots at the very end of the video. So make sure you stay tuned to the very end of the video to see all of those awesome glow-in-the-dark splatter paint and swirl glamour shots. Let's get to it, guys. Alright, so today we're going to be working on a tie-dye swirl glow-in-the-dark tumbler, mainly using folk art glow paints and a few glow mica powders. I have my helper here, daughter. Say hello.
Hello.
And this customer has ordered this all the way from Germany. So we're going to create this to perfection. We're going to add a surprise into the box, and then we're going to ship this off across the ocean to Germany. So super excited for that. So we already have our tumbler turner here. Okay. We also have our little cup here. I did this in slightly different colors than the original. The original one we made for you, remember? The one you used for a nighttime water cup? It's in the cabinet now. It's the same, like a glow swirl. Remember we made that? And
I made a mess, like squirt.
We really made a mess when we made it.
Like, it made a splash.
And when we recorded it, it wasn't the best quality, was it? So this time we're going to get it in a little bit of a better angle, a little bit better lighting. And of course we have our new mics so people can hear us, right?
Right.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and put the tumbler on the turner here. And we're going to go ahead and get this in position here. We're going to do a little bit of a zoom up so that you can kind of see it just overhead. And we're going to have fun adding paints. All right, so can you go ahead and hand me the first color of the rainbow over there? Which color do you want to begin with? And the last one is pink.
Can you help me open it?
Yeah,
so I can pour it in.
Okay. All right, and then you're gonna pour it in right here. Make sure it goes in. Oh. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Don't let it drip in. Don't let it drip in out of the cup.
I can't see. Oh wow, that's bright.
Okay, we made a little bit of a mess.
That's
We're
definitely bright.
gonna have to potentially clean that up in a little bit. Okay.
That's bright.
All right. That is a very vibrant color. Okay, so the other color, the cup that I had made the other day was this one here, and it looked pretty cool, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But let's go ahead and show everybody what the colors will look like. These are neon paints, and then these are glow paints. Let's show people what they look like, the difference. You ready?
Set, go.
All right, so here is the neon cup under a UV light.
And look at the light colors.
Okay, and it does glow heavily. And then
look at the light ones.
And then here are the colors, the glow in the darks.
Those are beautiful. Those are beautiful.
They are very cool.
Okay,
let's do a zoom in. All right, so we're just gonna add a little bit of water with our turkey baster.
Oh, Daddy.
This is the way to do it. Easiest way to do it, to add water to everything.
No, I mean, you drank the water when I caught you.
Drank the water?
You drank the water when I gave you it. So if you didn't watch the show, this video, it will come up on YouTube Daddy's channel. I never tried to use this thing. It's my first time.
We're gonna turn our tumbler, turn her on.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna see how the paints react. Okay, so they're good consistency. I'm gonna put that over there. I'll mix up the pink. Can you mix up the yellow? There's that.
Get that.
We'll get some more. Here's one. Mix up the orange. You mix up the white. These are very runny compared to what I did last time. We're gonna see how it turns out.
Okay.
Okay, we don't need that. We're just gonna use those popsicle sticks.
Oh.
So just all we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do some. You're gonna do something, and we're just gonna have fun. Okay.
I'm gonna do pink.
Do white first. Do white first, because whatever color you wait to do later shows up more. Okay. So we'll start with white, a little bit of orange, and then we'll build up towards green, blue, and pink. Okay. So we're just gonna take our color like this, popsicle stick like this, and we're just gonna run it along the side like this. Try not to let it drip over too much.
Why did you put it over?
We're gonna mix it up a little bit.
It looks like bluey already.
Bluey?
Yeah, I mean blippy.
Oh, it does look like blippy a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, because white, orange, and blue.
All right, you keep going with that color here. I'm gonna pause with the orange, okay? So I'm gonna sit off to the side over here, and we'll just let the orange sit for a minute. Try to make sure it streaks like this, like drips. So make sure you put like a lot. Let me show you. Oh, where'd it go?
Like this.
No, like this. Like for instance. Oh, take it like this, and just let it drip like this.
Oh, okay. Oh,
like this. Like get some on the flat side of it.
Now I know.
Are you gonna do yellow next? Try to make sure you put it where there's no paint. Okay.
Oh, look. Ooh. Ooh.
Streak it. Streak it. Now this is the same application that we used for the other one, remember?
Mm-hmm. But we done the squirt.
Well, we're just doing a thinner method of this, so that way it gives the customer a little bit more of a swirl type of look. You know? Because the paint is still moving a lot, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, I did a big dot.
Alright, what color should I do next? Red?
I want to do a pink. Oh, this needs a big.
Make sure you're putting the paint where there's no color, there's no paint.
Oh, Dad, look, it's still dripping.
Love it.
Ooze.
It does look like ooze a little bit, doesn't it?
Like what you do with your eggs. Like me and Dad always do with our eggs.
Over easy eggs.
So someday we're going to be making like a video, but it's going to be like cake. We're going to be making cake someday.
We thought about making cake art.
We watched.
Because cake is a form of art, right?
Right.
Making cakes.
Remember Mom done art? Remember Mom done art the other day on our birthdays? like Mom always does art.
Cake art.
Cake art, yeah. She does. So someday I want Mom to make a video of her stitching.
Stitching?
Yeah. Of her knitting. Like she like makes stuff with her stuff.
She does.
And if you have a broken toy, like a stuffy, she will help it feel better.
That's right. Kind of like Doc McStuffins.
Yeah, but she when she goes to the park, when a toy is hurt there, she does not have any stuff for that toy. So Mom has stuff to bring to the park. Whoever.
And she put it where there's no color, there's no paint.
But
Put
Mom,
it where there's no paint.
It's gonna be easy. How many colors did you do?
All of the colors.
I'm gonna do all the colors. Good for you. I still remember the song.
That is, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the song where your kids will always remember when they're grown up.
I don't know about all that, but I remember some songs when we used to be kids, like Real Monsters and Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold.
You watched Arnold the Pig?
No, not that Arnold. Hey Arnold is a cartoon that you've never want to watch.
Why?
I don't know. I try to get you to watch it all the time. You should watch it. It's really good.
Is it funny?
Let me know in the comments below. What is your favorite cartoon?
Oh, I got a good cartoon I love.
What cartoon do you love?
So you know that skunk girl and that puzzle? I like that cartoon.
What's it called?
I don't know. I didn't watch it yet, but I know.
Something new, right?
Yeah, it's a new little cartoon on my tablet. And I clicked little shows, and I picked a lot of shows.
There's no color.
But this is full of colors.
I know, but you need to put it where there's no color. Cover up the silver paint.
Like that?
Yes.
Ooh. Someday I want to make like someone like like those Halloween, like orange, black, and purple. Those are Halloween colors, right, Dad?
Mm-hmm.
We could like make a little cup. What has that?
Maybe.
Like a cup, like a glowing cup. You have orange, but you don't have black. Purple.
No, you don't put something like that on there. But I have black neon. I have purple neon.
Ooh.
Good drip. Good dribble. Put some up here. All right, I'm going to put some.
You have to go get Hunter. Let me do pink.
See, now the paint's really starting to move.
Yeah.
Hold on. Pause for a minute. There you go. You're good up there. Are there any more blues and stuff over there?
Huh?
Are there any more blues over there?
There's
No, in the cup.
Yeah.
Oh, there's lots of blue. Okay, hold on.
Got my skin. But I have to wash my hands. So are we gonna do it later today?
What do you mean?
Oh, we're gonna do carving. Oh yeah.
What?
We're gonna do carving.
Carving?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if we're doing that today, baby. All right, hold on. Stop where we are now.
It looks amazing. The
It's looking pretty
customer
good.
will love it.
I hope so. That's the whole point, is it makes the customer happy.
It does not have to be perfect all the time, Dad.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does.
No, it doesn't. If you make a mistake, you can make something different out of it.
That's very often true, and I like your wisdom there.
Just like this. If you had a mistake on this, you can make a monster out of this.
Maybe.
A green fire monster. Look. I know it looks messed up, but you can make something different out of this. Like, some people make mistakes, and they make something different out of it. So, the cups does not have to be perfect all the time.
That's the whole point of making fun art.
Yep.
You can make it all sorts of different ways. All right, so after all of the colors have completely settled, this thing turned out absolutely spectacular. Now, it is a little bit darker than the original version that I had originally created for my daughter as a nighttime water cup, and that glowed in the dark when it was on her bedside table. So what we're going to do here is we're going to apply some Flynn Sister Epoxy. Talk about great epoxy. If you are in the epoxy market, or you are wanting to start making tumblers, or you already do, and you would like to try Flynn Sister Epoxy, make sure you use my code B Studios. That's a big B, B Studios, for some amazing epoxy here. Now I'm going to mix up around 2 to 3 layers of this, and I'll do a light sanding between layer 2 and 3. But look how it activates all of that amazing color, all those rich swirls and amazing like pigmentation mixes. It looks absolutely spectacular. Now, some of the little areas did get a little bit more gloopy than others, and before I applied the first epoxy layer, I just gently laid my hands on the outside of the tumbler and kind of pushed those down, and then it kind of fully cured up over the next day or so. So we do have a little bit of high raised edges in particular areas, but even after the second coat, I really did not have to do very much at all to get a really great crystal level of epoxy here. So just be aware, I did do a total of 3 layers. I always want to be transparent with you guys. So if you're doing something very similar, or you want to just experiment with tumblers, then you kind of have an expectation of what you're looking into. So again, if you want to try Flynn Sister, which I highly recommend, I've been affiliated with them for a while now, and I'm extremely happy with their overall products. And I don't just use their epoxy for just tumblers. I use it for dioramas, water effects, all sorts of fun stuff. So you'll see their epoxy pop up anytime I am using a 2-part epoxy. Absolutely phenomenal. I actually just had to order more here recently. Hitting that with a heat gun as well as a torch before we go into any kind of glamour shots at the end of the video. But we are also going to give you a little highlight clip of right here of what it will look like under a UV lamp. Now again, this is a glow tumbler, but I also introduced a little bit of neon paints as well, which could have attributed to how dark it is now. If I had just done only glow paints, it may have been a little bit more of a lighter shade in general. If you are interested in this style of tumbler, make sure you hit me up on Etsy. I would love to make one for you, and the pricing is actually relatively affordable compared to some of my other forms of art. Now look at the glow effect. Now, of course, the more you charge up the exterior of the tumbler with a UV light or a windowsill, the more it will glow. But when you hit it with an intense UV light right before the kids go to bed, or if you happen to have a black light or a gaming room, then this is absolutely the tumbler for you. So if you have like a gaming setup and you just want a really fun tumbler to sit there and drink from when it's dark in the room, then this is it. So here we are coming in with the actual tumbler itself. I had to do a roll effect in there, but look how great this looks. It looks absolutely spectacular. The customer, again from Germany, which is super exciting, did not want a decal whatsoever, didn't want a monogram, but just wanted a beautiful swirl glow in the dark tumbler. And I'm so glad that I was able to get my my daughter involved, and we had fun creating this bad boy. Let's go ahead and give you a last shot of what it would look like under some UV light. Look how cool this tumbler looks. Make sure you check out some of my other videos and other creation projects, and if you would like to, make sure you like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. We are on the road currently to 1K subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to get monetized here on YouTube. Super exciting. We're going to go ahead and ship this off to our amazing customer over in Germany, so that's super exciting, and I'll catch you guys on the next awesome video. Later.